Hello. It is Thursday. I swear the time is passing and we're so busy at work. Good Jesus Christ. So it is Thursday. I got a phone call this morning from a number I didn't recognize. So I get the phone call and I when I hear the voice, I know who it is. So he said, "Hey, Miss Lady." Oh, this is a raw emotion moment. He said, "Hey, Miss Lady." I said, "Oh, hey." So he said, I got a bone to pick with you. I said, "Okay, get to picking." So he said, "I tested you and you failed. And when I look back, it's like you don't even give a damn." I said, "So what type of damn was I supposed to be giving?" He said, "A year ago." Did I tell you me and weird? Me and weird as hell. A year ago, I called you. We started talking on the phone all the time. And then one day, I just didn't call you for a week to see what you was going to do. You never called me again. You didn't even send a text message. You didn't care if I was dead. You didn't care if I was alive. Like, you ain't give a fuck. I said, "Oh." I said, "Well, we're being honest, right?" He said, "Oh, shit." I said, "No, we're being honest, right?" I said, "Honestly, you have a track record with me, sir. Over the years, you always expressed you liked me. I've always known you have. But you pop up and you drop off. Just as you pop up really fast and then you go away really fast." I said, "You did that 2 times. I said, and then this was your 3rd time doing it over the span of like 20 years. I didn't expect anything else from you. I expected you to drop off like you always do." And he said, "So you lied." I said, "How did I lie?" We talked and I tried to jog your memory to see if you did you remember any of those? And you act like you didn't. I said, "You never asked me. I'd have told you I did, but you never asked." I said, "You tried to dance around it. You tried to pick me for information." I said, "One thing that you don't catch on well is that I catch on quick. Once I catch on, that's it. Once I see you on some bullshit, because testing me is some bullshit. It is immature. And I feel like if a man would test me, then you want somebody who will ride and die for your bullshit. And I'm not her. Not no day of the week am I riding and dying for a nigga bullshit. I don't care how much money you make." I said, because one thing you failed to realize is I don't date broke men. All my men got motion. Every man that I deal with got motion. He ain't sitting on his hands. Boy got motion. Because I have a thing about myself. If a man gonna hurt my feelings and break my heart, he ain't gonna be no broke nigga. He ain't finna be. A broke nigga would never be able to tell nobody he entered my universe. A broke nigga ain't gonna never be able to tell nobody he played me for a motherfucking fool. Ain't no broke nigga gonna be able to go tell nobody that I shedded a tear over his broke ass. And I mean broke here and in your pocket. No, sir. No, sir. Now, we may have not made it and may have some personality differences and all this and that, but you will not be sitting on your hand playing video games, talking that talk to me like you a damn savior. Oh, no, 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 brother. You going to have motion. Because to deal with me, I got motion. You got to have motion. I'm not finna explain to a nigga why I got what I got. I'm not finna explain to nobody not a goddamn thing. So all my men got motion. I'm used to dudes with homes, cars, boats, money. That's a norm for me. But I don't jump through hoops for them. I know who they are. I know men like that can pick any woman they want. You can. But one thing you're not going to do is play with me. And I know they're the weak. And all of those niggas with motion, they'll still pick up the phone today and call me. Just like you did. You know why? Because there's always some woman that didn't take your shit that stay on your mind. I'm not taking your shit. I'm not doing it. Now, if you want something authentic and you want something genuine and you want something intentional, I'm down with all that. Oh, you got good sister. I'm down with that. But if you want to play some fuck nigga games and you want to play high school game, baby, go play it with your mama. She have unconditional love for you, baby. I don't give a damn. Okay? So can we start over? No, we cannot, sir, because that was your third strike with me. And I ain't got no more. I work a lot. I said, I said, well, you do better making the next woman believe that, because right now, I ain't got it. I ain't got nothing. And where I am in my life right now, I'm working on Misty. That's what I'm doing. I suggest you go work on you. Have a great one. Thanks for calling. And I hung up on that nigga. What the fuck I look like? Call me. No bullshit about. I've never understood why people think that's okay to test people. We're not children. We're full adults. And if you say that you're intentional about anything, then intention comes with other characteristics. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna let you take me through there. Drag me by my little thin edges that I got. I'm working on regrowing. You think you gonna drag me by my hair? And make me look old and have my body gaining weight and my immune system all over the goddamn place because you toxic and stressful? Hell no. Hell no. I remember I dated a man, he worked on my motherfucking nerves so bad. Like I was patchy. I wish I could show, I'm going to show you in my room, how much skincare stuff I have for my skin. My skin was all patchy and all everywhere. I was like, what is wrong? Because this is no filter, baby. This is all Misty, okay? I don't have filters. It's just all me, okay? So this skin right here, boy, it was patchy, all different. My neck, I said, no, wait a minute now. Baby, I stopped talking to that man. Guess what came back? My damn skin. And then my weight really started going down. My abdomen. I said, this nigga was stressing me out. Get your stressful, toxic ass on some goddamn weather. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus. I'm telling you, dating men, I got coins. It's just a flip side of dating a broke man. But, I have my boundary. I know, men, you going to be on some fuck shit. But you can't do it broke. That's all I'm saying. If you going to take me through that, you can't take me through that broke. I can't do it. So all my men got motion. But they don't mean these some healed men now. Just because they got motion. There's some things going on there like, boy, they be just as broken and raggedy. But the one thing about a man with motion, he tries. He tries to make up for where he falls short. Oh, they buy you everything, give you everything. They send you could look at something and be like, yeah, I get that, no problem. I'm like, all right, that's cool. You got to have motion. Because I can't make you understand. I don't need gifts, but I want them. I can buy them for myself. But I want them. like, come on now. Shit. So, no. Even my cousins and my sons, they be like, ooh, you gotta have some motion to deal with her. Can't come over here motionless. What we gonna do? I got motion. All you gonna do is sit and be mad with me about some shit you ain't got that I do. So, but I just thought the audacity of that Negro to call me and pick a bone with me. And then think I was going to be on to your book. I tell people I am a seer. My spiritual gift, I am a seer. I can see it. Clear as day. Clear as the day long, I can see it. I always know what I'm up against. The only war I have with me is me. Because I have an inner knowing. It's always right. My inner knowing have not been wrong yet. My inner knowing has always been right. But to believe in the inner knowing you have inside, you need courage. You need discernment. You need worthiness. Because you got to believe it. Right? Because you'll have a part of yourself that say, nah, and the inner knowing is not going to challenge that. Now, the doubtful part, that's your human side, right? The still inner knowing, that's spirit. That's spirit. Because it don't budge. It don't waver. And it's monotone, like, yeah. But human is, nah, can't be, won't be. And then your ego get involved. Oh, hell no. What? And then it happened. And the inner knowing still like this. I told you that was going to happen. Why didn't you listen? And then your human self is like, I just didn't believe it. I didn't want to believe it. And then your inner knowing is like, well, guess you'll believe it next time. And that's how spirit feels. Your human side is very loud. Your ego is very loud and boisterous and very indecisive. Here, there, here. When you quiet that, when there's an inner knowing and you learn to trust the inner knowing, because it's always there. My inner knowing has always been there. You have an inner knowing that tells you everything you need to know. You're never blindsided. I can't tell you where I've been blindsided. The only time I felt blindsided, and I got to take that up with me, that's not a other people issue. It's really a Misty issue, right? Is that if you out your mouth don't tell me, I feel like, so God had to warn me? You couldn't tell me? What? That's where I used to get, or a little crazy. Because I feel like, MF, you should tell me. Why did my inner knowing have to say something? But this is what I learned. To be honest with another human being takes courage. It also takes you being honest with you first. You can't be honest with nobody. If you lie to you, then a lie to somebody else is easy peasy lemon squeezy. You know? If closeness and love feels like danger to you, then me loving you will make you lash out at me. Because you've never been loved properly before. So it's a lot, this nuances, this new person that's developing in me. It's coming out. But I'm thankful and I'm grateful. Because when you start working on you, you clearly understand why people don't do the work. It's hard. Working on yourself. Dealing with your own bullshit. Calling out your own bullshit. Correcting self. Just tracking your thought process, like thoughts, and monitoring that is an all-day job. Oh my God. Monitoring, like keeping your thoughts on track, keep them from weighing over here or keeping your thoughts aligned. That is hard work because you have to police your own thoughts. I be so tired of that. Oh Lord. I see why people don't do the work on themselves. This is hard, man. Whoo. And not only is it hard, but it's isolating. Like intellectual and spiritual loneliness is a thing. Like when I see people who think like me, I be excited. I'm like, oh, they're enlightened, they're awakened. I don't sound like I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because they get it. And then when I'm in a room with a bunch of sleep people, I'll be wanting to go to sleep. And I'll be wanting to leave. My fight or flight will kick in and I just want to flee. I'll be like, let me get the hell up out of here. These people crazy. I can only smile for so long. This weird, creepy ass smile I be giving people. Yeah. I'm about to go. Cause this is beyond me. But that's a real thing. Spiritual and intellectual loneliness. It's a real thing, man. But I'll take that. I'll take that to become this person that God is creating in me. I'll take it. So that was my raw emotion. Namaste.